T-Carp in another edition of our 30-day knife challenge. Going through, and it's kind of actually hard to find 30 knives. You think you have all these knives, and I've got a few, but I might not have 30, so we might not be able to do the whole 30 days, but we're going to still check it out. I want to show you my absolute favorite knife. This is one that, little backstory before I show it to you. This is one that is locally made, technically. So, a guy by the name of James Gibson, who lives about 20 minutes down the road here from where I live, he designed this knife for ESEE. And ESEE, if you don't know, is a knife company that makes all their knives here in the USA. They have a phenomenal warranty on them. So, like, if you break the knife, mess it up, whatnot, and they'll replace it. So this is called the JG5, the ESEE JG5, which I absolutely flippin' love. I love the blade shape. I love the blade steel. I love everything. I love the way it looks. I love everything about it. So the look is a modified Nesmic look. So Nesmic made this blade that has this real humpback and it has this belly on it. So you can do Nesmic or George Washington Sears. You can look up the history on that. But he was a bushcraft, basically one of the fathers of bushcraft, if you want to put it like that. He recommended a knife very similar to this, and this has those Nesmic designs. This is a little bit longer. It's a butcher style knife blade. This is made out of 1095 high carbon steel, which again is one of my favorite steels. If you've been keeping up with the 30-day knife challenge, you get that this knife is really that this steel is made for that. It has a sharpened, I say sharpened, but a sharp 90-degree spine. So 90 degrees means it's flat versus the blade. It's not rounded. It is sharp, so it'll scrape a ferro rod. You can scrape bark off of a tree with this, create tinder, all that stuff. The one thing it's not, that the downfall of a 90-degree spine is when you're using it like if I'm butchering a deer or whatnot, this does get a little, it wears on you. It's not comfortable putting your thumb here for long extended amounts of time. So that is something to think about. You can only get these from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, which is also a great company. It's local. It's also about 30 minutes up the road, and you can do the SmokyMountainKnifeWorks.com or whatnot, but this is the only place to get these. These are a Smoky Mountain Knife Works special. Oh, man, I just really like these. It's got these brown micarta handles. You would think that this would be a lot of hot spots, and you would think that, man, this would be uncomfortable. It's incredibly comfortable. Like, you wouldn't think it would be, and it's phenomenally comfortable. I love this finger grooves. They fit my hand so well. Some guys' hands they don't, but mine they really, really do. The blade is full flat ground, which is so cool how it's just ground all the way down. This thing slices like you wouldn't believe, and sharpens right up with a basic little steel sharpener that you would find at any like home knife kit, like your mom or your dad's sharpening steel, or if you get like a knife set for a present or wedding or whatnot, you can use that to sharpen this up. It's fine. Or you can buy one again from any website. They're not super expensive. This is what I use. Let's see if I can find it, see if it's in here. Yeah. So this is what I use to sharpen my knives, actually, and it works really well. It's one of these little Lansky sharpeners. It's super easy to just use this side and just sharpen that bad boy right up. It does a good job of just cutting the nicks off. And if you don't, my thing is, if you do that really easily and just every once in a while after you use it, boom, it does great. Or what you can do is you can use this steel and you can use it as such. You can just find that edge and just rub it against that edge like such and just hone that bad boy up. I think that's, in my opinion, the best way to do it. You hone a knife for life, you sharpen it once. I'm not going to be beating this thing for 4 days. I could, but I'm not going to be beating this thing for 4 days through oaks and stuff like that and trying to chip it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to save this resource and use it and use something to hone it. That's how I think a bushcraft knife should be used. But guys, I absolutely love the ESEE JG5. You can see where it says that. Good old-fashioned row and heat treat, which makes this thing phenomenal. You can see where I've used it, but you can see where it's made in the USA. ESEE JG5, I could talk about this thing for hours. Love this knife. If you can pick one up, do it. I think it's about with inflation, I think it's about $130 to $150. But back when I got it, it's about $100. But guys, phenomenal knife. If you can get it, do it. ESEE JG5. This is T-Carp signing out. Stay tuned for more stuff, guys.